and let's move on. Kind of like we're doing tonight, let's move on to topic number 10. This is kind of sad news with the Derby winner, Medina Spirit. Some sad news coming out about a great horse, actually.
Yeah, Medina Spirit actually died of a heart attack a few days ago. The Kentucky Derby winner, a lot of folks now know that this particular horse, there's some controversy around this horse because he tested positive for a banned substance that they actually found out was part of an ointment cream that they put on the horse. Sometimes, horse trainers will inject their horses with the substance that is in this cream to boost performance and a performance-enhancing drug. But Medina Spirit, they found out it was part of an ointment cream. Now, that ointment cream can still help boost performance, and you're not supposed to put it on the horse the day of a race. So they're still, they haven't quite had a hearing yet on that whole thing, and now the horse dies. It's just a very sad and sort of awkward situation with this whole thing that happened at the Kentucky Derby. So, of course, you feel bad for the horse. 3 years old. I mean, some horses live into their 20s and maybe even longer. I'm not sure, but even longer. So, it's terrible that this happens to a horse. I know some racing horses. I think this is like the 70th racing horse in California, or 70-something racing horse in California that's passed away this year. Now, I guess it's not just horses that compete on like the Triple Crown, but racing horses across the board. But it seems to be happening a lot. So, I don't know if it's something where they're just racing these horses too much. I mean, he died of a heart attack. There's other horses that die of different things. So, just a sad situation and just sort of a complex situation with the situation that happened at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, no, this is something they've definitely got to investigate more with this many horses passing away. And I can definitely say a young age, actually horses can live until they're in their 50s. So for these horses to be passing away at such a young age, this has got to be investigated on what they're using. In the past, there was the turf. They had to change the turf. Too many horses were breaking their legs, and then they were having to be put down right there on the track. So they've now changed these turfs to be more synthetic. That's happened a lot less. Well, now you've got to investigate these substances more and what they're doing with these horse feeds and what they're doing with their horses to keep these horses alive. Nobody wants to see horses dying for entertainment or animals dying for entertainment. So they've got to clean this up. I think every fan wants to see this cleaned up. But this is sad news. He's kind of like the Barry Bonds of horses, right? The cream and the clear of horses. And unfortunately, I think he, passed away early because of that. So they've got to investigate this more. I don't want this investigation to just stop because he's passed away. I still want it to continue so we can get to the bottom of what's going on with these horses. But I love horse racing. I want them to clean it up.
Yeah, it's like any other sport. There needs to be an investigation, and better practices need to be had in horse racing as they do in other sports as well. Folks, that's going to do it for our 10 times.